What is going on with the world? Guys, stay safe out there. I have viewers from a lot of different places. Very thankful for that. And I know I have a lot of newer viewers in the past few months from Europe, in various parts of Europe, various countries. And I can't believe the heat wave I just heard about. I heard about it on my phone. I thought I would look into it with a video. I just saw a headline. That's all I saw. And I am low-key kind of interested in weather, temperatures, that kind of thing is just interesting to me. I thought it'd be fun to take a quick look at what's going on and wish everyone good luck to stay safe. Stay hydrated, stay out of the heat and the sun when it gets crazy like this. It's kind of funny because here in America, it's just, it's common, right? Parts of Mexico, parts of the U.S., they get very, very hot in the summer for multiple months a year. So this isn't really something crazy to me. It can get very, very hot here in Chicago. And of course, where we just came from, where we were for a long time in Las Cruces, New Mexico, right before we literally drove back up here, it was triple digits almost every day since early May. So nothing new for me. I know I have a lot of viewers from Australia. They are nothing new to them either. They are used to some really, really hot days. But those in Europe, I don't imagine this is terribly common there to have triple-digit temperatures. We're talking Fahrenheit here, so over 100 degrees. That is, I feel like, from what I know, very extreme because Europe usually has a pretty mild, nice climate. Not dealing with 105, 110 degrees a lot at all. I mean, that's pretty crazy. Let's take a look at this, and I'll do my own little forecast after this. Let's check it out.
How long is Europe's heat wave expected to last, and what are the cities that are being hit the hardest?
Hey guys, well, Italian meteorologists have got a tradition, a habit of giving heat waves names. The previous one, a couple of weeks ago, was called Karen, like ferryman of the damned. Guess what this one is called? The apocalypse. And that should tell you how hot they expect it to be in the next few days. It's hot already here in Rome. It's heating up. It's going to get to 110 degrees, not only in Rome, but all over the country.
110 degrees Fahrenheit. In Rome. Wow. That cannot be normal. That cannot be the norm. I am not a meteorology expert, especially in Europe. I know weather pretty good in the USA and North America region, but Europe, I'm not an expert, but I will say that from what I know, that is obviously not common. I thought Italy usually has a pretty desirable climate, very mild, right? A Mediterranean climate. And not usually reaching 100-degree plus temperatures on the norm, even in summer. So this is absolutely crazy. Let's listen to what he says. Obviously, you got to stay hydrated more than you think. It is weird to think that maybe some Europeans may not feel this kind of heat that often, whereas other places in the world, they feel that a lot. So it is weird, right? Weather's fascinating.
Like Italy, as you can see to my left, there's a little drinking fountain. A lot of people drink from that. There's a fountain behind me. People can't jump in it, but a lot of people do anyway. And then there's a gelateria right next to me. But in all seriousness, of course, this heat wave is causing a lot of problem all across the country. Now, combine this unusual heat with a drop in the levels of snow and rain throughout the winter. And what get is a very severe drought, the worst drought in 70 years here in Italy. What does that mean? Well, dry rivers, dry lakes, dry reservoirs, no water in crops and fields. And also that will affect much loved Italian products, of course.
Oh my God, that's terrible. Droughts are no fun. When we were in Las Cruces for 9 months, don't get me wrong, it was awesome. It was a great time, but the humidity was so low there. I can't believe it. There were multiple days in the springtime that were record-setting where it was literally, I'm not kidding now, 1%. 1% humidity, setting records, the driest physically possible. And basically our whole western U.S. is in a severe, unbelievable drought for the last couple of decades. It's kind of unreal. But that is not fun to hear that a drought is hitting Europe, especially like Italy. Being in a drought, had a really dry winter, and then getting multiple heat waves. It's scary.
Wine, rice, olive oil, tomato, you name it, guys.
And I know that heat wave is sparking fires actually in Portugal and Spain. What's the latest there?
Wildfires too? Jeez. Those are
Oh,
no
that's
fun.
Right. That's also about 110 degrees all across Spain, all across Portugal, 115 actually in some parts of Portugal. That has caused
115.
widespread
Wow.
wildfires, both in Spain and in Portugal. One
Oh,
of them
that's
in
terrible.
Portugal required 3,000 firefighters and 60 planes to
Wow.
put it off. The situation.
Yeah, I would say Australia, my Australian viewers, and of course my American viewers as well as myself, know a thing or two about wildfires, so I do feel bad for anyone affected by that. That is not fun at all. New Mexico, the state of New Mexico where we were, had the worst wildfires this year in 2022, and it's only July, guys. They've had the worst wildfire year by a mile in history. So it is absolutely crazy what the Earth is going through. The weather is just getting crazier and crazier. It is pretty freaky, to be honest. Let's go ahead and look at Dark Sky Maps over here. This is one of my favorite sites. So as you can see, this is live. It is 3 in the morning. I'll admit it. It is 3 in the morning. It's really late when I'm recording this. And this is the U.S., so of course it is the middle of the night or early morning to be exact. So it's not going to be super hot, but it is pretty hot. So we've had a heat wave here in a lot of the country, at least the south central, and of course, like always, the southwest. You can see that Montana, being way far north, not known as a super hot state, right? Look at this. I mean, it's 83, 81 in certain spots in the middle of the night. That's kind of crazy, right? Of course, Boise, most of the southern Idaho here can get really, really hot. They've been hitting triple digits during the day, and then, of course, high 70s or low 80s at night. Again, very hot. And then look at the southwest. You can see how hot southern Nevada, the deserts of California, Arizona, and New Mexico and Texas get really, really hot as well. So if we scroll over, this is live. Now, look at how unbelievably hot. Wow, over here. The Arabian Peninsula area, oh my God, is unreal. I don't even want to look at that. That is so hot. But yeah, over to Western Europe here. Look at Italy. We're in the 90s everywhere already, and it should be, morning time there, maybe around 11 a.m. or noon, I think. So still early in the day, plenty of time to heat up, as well as, pretty much everywhere else. I did see that I think London was going to reach triple digits. Absolutely bonkers to me. In my head, I can't comprehend that. I never thought London got that hot, which I'm sure it usually does not get that hot. I wonder if any of these are breaking records. I imagine it's got to be close. Now we go later in a day and look at this. I look at maps like this pretty often. I am, like I said, I like weather. It's something I do in my spare time. I look at just for fun. And I've never seen temperature readings like this in Europe. I've never seen it. This dark red, scary color, that means it's brutally hot. I always see, down here in Africa, parts of Africa rather, and then, along the equator, basically, right? The Arabian countries, maybe down here in Australia sometimes, especially when it's their summer. And then you can see it sometimes maybe in parts of South America and then southern parts of the United States. I mean, look at western France here. Just unbelievable temperatures. Parts of Spain, 105 degrees, 105, 101 in Madrid. Only 88 in Valencia, though. So there you go. Barcelona, 87. And then, of course, we have Italy, maybe not reaching 100 degrees today. That would be a relief, I guess. Rather, 95, 96 is still very hot. And then if we jump ahead to July 19th, again, we're looking at some crazy triple-digit temps. I just can't believe how hot this is. And look at this. To look... To look at the UK and see triple digits just doesn't seem right. It just doesn't seem right. So I tell you what, guys, you gotta tell me, viewers that have visited Europe, viewers from Europe, and really any of these regions here, but yeah, especially Europe, we're talking about more. Is this common? I don't think it is. I don't think it is common. How many times have you experienced something like this near your home here? I mean, that's just so weird. Look, at the end of the day, regardless of your opinion or your experiences here, I just wish everyone safe travels to and from work. Safe, be safe at home. I know from what I've heard in comments, a lot of places in Europe might not have AC or or much type of cooling environments, because usually they don't need it, right? So yeah, guys, let me know what you think of this in the comments down below. I wanted to do a quick video like this. I think they're kind of fun to do some update videos on crazy events like this, and I just had to cover this because I thought this was so bizarre. So best of luck to everyone. Please stay safe out there. And, well, throw a like on this video. Help this video out. Remember to subscribe if you haven't already. Join this incredible community. And, well, with that being said, guys, my name is Ian. You're watching IWrocker. Until next time, guys, please stay safe out there. I'll catch you later.